Have you ever wondered about the perfect timing for your workout routine? Should you wake up at the crack of dawn and crush a single intense session? Or is it better to split your exercise throughout the evening? As someone who's tried both approaches extensively, I can tell you this debate keeps most fitness enthusiasts awake at night. I've personally experimented with both methods over the years. There was a period when I'd set my alarm for 5 a.m., drag myself to the gym, and power through 90 minutes of intense training before heading to work. It was brutal, but I felt accomplished. Then I switched to splitting my workouts into 3 30-minute evening sessions, exercising at 6 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. The difference in how my body responded was remarkable. Recently, groundbreaking research from the University of Georgia and the University of Texas has shed new light on this age-old debate. Their joint study followed 156 adults over 20 weeks, comparing morning concentrated workouts against evening split sessions. The results were nothing short of revolutionary. The study design was elegant in its simplicity. One group performed 90 minutes of high-intensity morning exercise between 6 and 7:30 a.m. The control group split their 90 minutes into 3 30-minute moderate-intensity sessions at 6 p.m., 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. Both groups exercised 3 times per week, with identical total time commitments. Now, what do you think happened? Logic would suggest that morning workouts, when cortisol levels are naturally elevated, would produce superior results. But the findings were absolutely shocking. After 20 weeks, the morning group lost an average of 3.8 kilograms, while the evening split group lost 4.6 kilograms. The evening exercisers not only lost more weight, but also showed superior improvements in overall body composition. However, the story doesn't end there. When researchers examined muscle mass changes, the morning group gained 1.2 kilograms of lean muscle, compared to 0.7 kilograms for the evening group. Yet body fat reduction favored the evening split sessions at 3.4%, versus 2.9% for morning workouts. The science behind these results is fascinating. Research from McGill University reveals that circadian rhythm alignment plays a crucial role in exercise effectiveness. Our body's internal clock dramatically influences how we respond to physical activity at different times. Morning exercise occurs when cortisol levels peak naturally, creating an optimal environment for muscle protein synthesis rather than fat oxidation. Evening exercise, conversely, benefits from declining cortisol levels, while growth hormone and melatonin production increase, promoting recovery and fat burning. Copenhagen University researchers discovered that evening exercisers experienced 27% higher fat oxidation rates during the 12 hours post-workout compared to morning exercisers. This enhanced fat burning continues throughout sleep, making evening exercise particularly effective for weight loss. The hormonal differences are striking. Harvard Medical School's sleep medicine research found that exercising after 8 p.m. increased overnight fat burning by 340% compared to baseline levels. This occurs because exercise-activated sympathetic nervous system activity continues, promoting lipolysis during sleep. But there's another critical factor: insulin sensitivity. Morning exercise enhances insulin sensitivity throughout the entire day, improving carbohydrate metabolism for up to 24 hours. Evening exercise provides immediate fat-burning benefits but doesn't offer the same metabolic advantages. The Karolinska Institute in Sweden demonstrated that morning exercisers maintained 45% better blood glucose control throughout the day compared to evening exercisers. This makes morning workouts particularly beneficial for diabetes prevention and metabolic syndrome management. Perhaps most importantly, the one-year follow-up revealed remarkable differences in adherence rates. Evening split exercisers maintained their routine 78% of the time, while morning concentrated exercisers dropped to just 54% adherence. The psychological burden of a single 90-minute morning session proved unsustainable for many participants. Let me share the optimal protocols for each approach. Morning concentrated workouts work best between 6 and 7:30 a.m. Begin with a 15-minute warm-up, as core body temperature is lowest in the morning and injury risk is elevated. Light jogging and dynamic stretching are essential. The main workout should be 60 minutes of high-intensity training, 40 minutes of compound strength exercises, followed by 20 minutes of HIIT cardio. Focus on multi-joint movements like squats, deadlifts, and bench presses that recruit multiple muscle groups simultaneously. Finish with 15 minutes of cool down and stretching to prevent excessive sympathetic nervous system activation. Evening split sessions require strategic timing. The first 30-minute session at 6 p.m. should focus on light cardio or lower body exercises. This could be as simple as a brisk walk home from work or climbing stairs. The second session at 8 p.m., ideally 2 hours, post-dinner, should target upper body strength training or core work. Home-based exercises like push-ups, planks, and dumbbell routines work perfectly. The final session at 10 p.m., 1 hour before bedtime, must be low intensity. Yoga, Pilates, or stretching routines help activate the parasympathetic nervous system and prepare your body for restorative sleep. Safety considerations are paramount for morning workouts. 8 hours of fasting creates hypoglycemia risk during intense exercise. Always consume a light snack 30 minutes before training. Half a banana, a piece of toast, or a sports drink provides necessary glucose without causing digestive issues. Hydration is equally critical. You lose significant fluid during sleep, so drink water immediately upon waking and continue hydrating throughout your workout. Dehydration exacerbates morning exercise risks. For evening split sessions, exercise intensity and timing are crucial. Avoid vigorous activity within 2 hours of bedtime, as elevated core temperature suppresses melatonin production and disrupts sleep quality. The final session must focus on relaxation and nervous system recovery. Nutritional strategies differ significantly between approaches. Morning exercisers should consume protein and carbohydrates within 30 minutes post-workout. Greek yogurt with berries or eggs with whole grain toast. Optimize recovery and muscle protein synthesis. Evening split exercisers need strategic nutrition between sessions. After the first session, a handful of nuts provides sustained energy. Post-second session, a protein shake or glass of milk supports recovery. Following the final session, warm herbal tea promotes relaxation without disrupting sleep. Individual chronotype matters enormously. Natural morning larks thrive on concentrated AM workouts, as early rising doesn't create additional stress. Night owls may find morning exercise counterproductive, disrupting their natural circadian preferences. Professional considerations are equally important. Manual laborers might prefer evening splits to avoid workplace fatigue, while office workers often benefit from morning exercises' cognitive enhancement effects, which can last up to 6 hours post-workout. Seasonal factors also influence optimal timing. Summer mornings offer comfortable temperatures and fresh air, while winter evenings might be more practical for indoor split sessions. Adapting your routine seasonally prevents weather-related adherence barriers. The social flexibility of evening splits cannot be overstated. Unexpected meetings or dinner plans might derail one session, but you can still complete the other two. Morning routines, once disrupted, often require weeks to re-establish. From a long-term health perspective, both approaches offer distinct advantages. Morning exercise provides superior metabolic disease prevention, while evening splits excel at weight management and stress reduction. The research clearly shows that morning concentrated workouts favor muscle building and metabolic improvements, while evening split sessions promote fat loss and long-term adherence. Rather than declaring one superior, the key is matching your approach to your lifestyle and goals. Your chronotype, work schedule, social commitments, and primary fitness objectives should guide your decision. A busy executive might thrive on efficient morning sessions, while a parent juggling family responsibilities might find evening splits more manageable. The most critical factor is consistency. The best workout timing is the one you'll actually maintain long-term. Experiment with both approaches for 2 weeks each, paying attention to energy levels, sleep quality, and overall enjoyment. Remember, dramatic routine changes can increase injury risk and disrupt your body's adaptation processes. Implement changes gradually, allowing your circadian rhythm and exercise capacity to adjust naturally. Both morning concentrated and evening split workouts can transform your health when executed properly. The key is honest self-assessment and choosing the approach that aligns with your natural tendencies and life circumstances. Start today with whichever method feels more sustainable. Your future self will thank you for beginning this journey. Regardless of the timing you choose, consistency trumps perfection every single time.